revive. This is a revival. I'm talking right now, but I'm actually preaching because the word preach means to speak clearly, that you're able to hear. How can you hear? Okay. We want. I'm going to preach now. I'm going to spoil. You better leave for the night's over with. But I want you to hear, because revive means to cause to live, right? And that's what we want to do with our finances. We want to cause our finances to come back alive.
Amen.
Because I don't know about you, but we're in a fight, and sometimes you don't even know that you're in a fight.
Amen.
You just going through it, don't even know the devil is whooping your butt. Everybody is after your money. And we're going to talk about that because it's a thing that is hurting us. I don't want to get ahead of myself, as they would say. The preachers would say, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Y'all have to forgive me. I grew up in a Baptist church in Georgia, so every now and then that may come out. Now, what it's going to take is going to take faith.
Amen.
Now, let me give you a definition of this. Faith is a belief in or confidence toward God, involving commitment, watch this, to His will for one's life. You're going to have to believe God and not believe what you are hearing on CNN, CBNC, ABC, Kicker, whoever. You cannot believe that voice. You are going to have to believe the voice of God, because we are in a fight and we got to strategize to get to the end. Okay? I can ask every last one of you in here right now, you know, what is your dream thing? Oh, I want to be here. Oh, I want to be there. But you know what that is? That's called process. Okay? God will show you the end of a matter, but the process, He allows you to work it out. Okay? And so sometimes we stop in the process. The very first message I ever preached was called The Wilderness. And I said every true child of God will go through a wilderness.
Yes.
The wilderness was never designed to kill you. It was designed to kill the thing that is keeping you bound.
Amen.
You go in bound, but you should come out free. Everybody that ever went into anything, go back and look at it. We love to talk about Isaac. Isaac went in broke, but he came out wealthy.
Amen.
As a matter of fact, the Bible says he continued to grow. Now, Webster says that belief without proof. Faith is believing, watch this, without proof. God should not have to always get you and say, come on now, believe me. Come on now, I'm going to do it now.
Amen.
Come on now. But faith says, Lord, I believe you without proof.
Yes. Amen.
Good God from Zion. Confident in God.
Yeah.
Able to stand, able to fight. Change your life. Right? We're talking about finances. I told you to preach a little bit tonight. Because I got to deal with some things that is keeping us. Because now, let me say this. This has been recorded, right? So therefore, I'm not just talking to you.
Yes.
I'm talking to thousands who are going to hear this message.
Right.
So I got to deal with them too. You're going to get the brunt of it because you're here. Okay? Now, I ain't talking about you. I have to say that. Okay? I will run. Don't get in my way. Okay?
Come on now.
There was a few people that called us and said that they would be here, but Dave Ramsey was having something going on, and they felt like that they needed to be there than here. So I said, well, God bless you. You know. Because here, listen, if any of you have ever dealt with me, and I asked this question, I said, how many people have come through this church talking about finances? Many, huh?
Yes.
But they say there's none like you, Minister Jones. You be running up, down, trying to bless us.
Amen.
You listen, there's a shift, and I ain't gonna let you sit on the sideline.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
You see me coming tuned, they take off, boy.
Amen.
That's okay. I'm waiting for you. I'll be sitting right on there waiting on you. I see you peeping around. So come on out. Come on out. We ain't going nowhere. We're gonna do this thing together. We ain't leaving nobody behind.
That's right.
I went and printed some things from Focus on the Family. And Focus on the Family gave 6 steps to debt-free living. And one of them says that you must have a written plan. Number 2, it says that to determine the essentials for living. Okay? Number 3, it says think before buying. Right? Number 4, it says cut up your credit cards. Number 5, it says avoid leverage. In other words, don't try to go out here when you know you ain't got no money in the bank and trying to buy something.
Okay.
Okay? And number 6, it says practice saving.
Yes.
Yeah. And I printed these off for a reason. Okay? I printed these off for a reason. Because somebody asked the question and says, what is the difference between you and anybody else? I said, because we will sit down with you in the comfort of your home or our office and will devise a plan that the devil can't destroy.
Hey.
Amen.
That's the difference. We're not just concerned about writing you a policy. We're concerned about your life. We're concerned about the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th generation that can eat just from your labor in the Lord.
Amen. Amen.
Now, I'm going to say something to you that's probably going to shock most of you. Okay? You are pioneers.
Yes.
Okay? You are pioneers, which means that you're going to have to labor for the 2nd and the 3rd generation.
Amen.
If you have, maybe Kathy is in a good position, that's somebody on left her or something, right? But if you don't have anybody that's have already left you a business or a house or something that can jumpstart you, then perhaps you're the pioneer.
Right.
Okay? You're the one that God is saying, I need to get a hold of you and you need to get your finances together, because truly wealth can never be passed down.
Amen.
Wealth has to be transferred to another generation. So I got to get your mind from just thinking about rich and just thinking about, no, you got to start thinking about wealth. Because wealth will define you. Wealth will transform you. Wealth will keep you out of the lines and the mall. Wealth will keep you from impulsive buying. It is wealth that does that. Because you're not thinking about yourself. Because you are the pioneer. You're going to have to be the one that's going to have to lead that for your children and your children's children.
Amen.
Don't worry about your children.
Yes.
All right? Because in the system of God, let me show you how this works. You have to take care of the next generation. Okay? Your children will be blessed because they're going to get the crumbs from you being blessed.
Amen.
They're going to be all right.
Yes.
But in order to leave the legacy, you got to go after the grandchildren.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So I've already warned my children. You work for your kids. Just know that. The one you whooping right now going to be your boss. So we got to change the way we're thinking. We got to change our heart as it relates to money. All right? This is the company that I work for here, Limrod, and it says it did a survey and found that 57% of middle Americans households are not saving regularly. Not even saving. But this number jumped to 69% of all households with children who are under 18 years old. You think about that. Now watch this. It says, according to the survey, the top 5 financial goals of the middle market household are saving enough money for a comfortable retirement, building an emergency fund, paying off or reducing debt, maintaining and achieving a good credit score, and develop and following a budget. Budget. We have a system, y'all. It works. It may hurt, but it works.
Amen.
Huh?
Amen.
When y'all get through with me, you be like, Minister John, I think man, he come here messing about money. I can't go out and do what I want to do. It hurts. It's going to hurt for a little while. Trust me. When we done, because why? You need to know where every penny of your money is going.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
You need to allocate it. You have to be told what to do. Money is ignorant.
Wow, that's right. I like that.
That's something.
You got to tell it. No, go over there and sit over there and make me interest over there. Shut up and go on over there.
Ooh, that's
Go over
good.
there.
That's so
Stay
good.
over there until I get ready to bring you back. It's called strategizing. Let me tell you what happened so you understand that I'm not just with you. Listen, I've been in the finance business for a long time. Okay? And I was financing a lady who lived right here in Palm Beach, Florida. You know what Palm Beach is? And I said to her, well, let me see your income statement. So she gave me her Social Security check. And I looked at it and I said, $4,800. So do you have anything else? She said, yes. And she brought out her insurance. And her insurance, her husband had set up for was an IUL, which she was drawing $5,000 a month. And I said to her, well, why are you here borrowing this money? She said, because I'm getting ready to go out of the country and I'll deal with that when I get back. I just want to keep some pocket change on me. So they got me to thinking. Insurance created a retirement. You can put $10,000 or $20,000 into a CD. You know what they're going to give you? Maybe 1%. Maybe 1%. And make you feel good about that 1%. You should feel good that we're taking your $20,000 going to give you 1%.
Jesus.
As a matter of fact, it needs to stay with us for at least 2 years.
Right.
Why? So they can loan it out at 6%.
You get 1%.
Ain't gonna make you feel good by giving you a 1% return. One thing that I have learned in this business, he who gets the interest wins. Okay? Let that sit in for a minute. All right? Let that sit in for a minute. He who gets the interest wins. You get no interest, you don't win. Okay? This is why third-party finance companies is billionaires. Why? Because you are poor stewards, we are poor stewards of our money, right? We go to them and borrow $500. They say to us, pay us $87.50 back for 12 payments. Now you can calculate that $87.50 times 12. But if you don't pay every 30 days, there's interest calculated after the 30th day.
That's right.
But you're saying, well, it's 31 days in the month. But the state of Florida says that interest is calculated on a 30-day cycle.
Right.
Wow. Teach me.
So he who gets the interest wins. Okay? Tell you from experience. I had a lady come in, borrow $500 5 years ago. You know what her balance is today?
Oh, God.
$489.
Jesus. That's
Okay.
wrong.
$489.
Wrong. Oh,
Why? She couldn't afford the $500 when she came in.
Jesus.
So all she ever to pay is interest. You think the company, man, they rolled out the red carpet for her when she walked through the door. How you doing, Miss Jackson? God bless you. You coming to make interest payment?